Hey y'all, I'm out in the garden again today, transplanting some of my volunteers, so my free plants are free seedlings, and it's easier than I expected it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you all. Alright, so it's so easy, I think I can do this one-handed. So what I'm doing right now is moving these flowers and just relocating them over where I want them to be along the fence. So I'm just going in right next to it and just popping the shovel up, and then and then there's the plant. All right, here's the first one that I moved, and I think there's some lemon balm that I was given for free. So let me put this aside and make a little hole for it. I'm gonna definitely have to water this. It rained last night, but rain is rarely enough to saturate the soil. That probably wasn't deep enough, but okay, I do need both hands. Just gonna put that in and push it all the way down. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and wet these in because I don't want them to fall over. Just some soil on this. I'm trying to knock it off because disease is where the disease comes from the soil or in pests, of course. All right, I did a deep watering because I know that the soil was basically dry. All right, so here are the other ones that I'm gonna try and relocate. Now there are cucumbers in here. Like this is a cucumber. Several cucumbers are in there. I'm gonna try to relocate at least a few of those, although really one plant is enough. But I'll take two. And maybe anyway, that's my plan for now. All right, so I'm going to finish watering these in. I have a little row of flowers now that are going to be big and beautiful. I did also add these tomato sticks to them for some extra support, but I will have to remove these at some point because these stalks, they get really thick. I am thinking I'm going to put like some herbs in the bottom of these because in the summertime, this area won't have direct sunlight after like 2 or 3 p.m. It'll be in the shade or definitely by 4 p.m. So that's the hottest part of the day. And they'll also be shaded by these flowers, these towering flowers. So hopefully that'll help create a kind of a microclimate for the herbs to be able to survive and thrive in triple digit temps in Texas. All right, so these are the ones that I saved from the lawn from being mowed, and most of them did survive. And I'll relocate them at some point because they're not going to reach their potential in this tiny container. I may just put them in the soil in here, although I was considering moving this and just having a row of these containers because I have two more that I could fit over here. But, anyway, I'll decide later. I do also have, oh, and I am grateful for all of these volunteers because I haven't planted any more seeds outside of any of the challenges, the WIG 2024 Winter Indoor Gardening Challenge or the Herb Growing Challenge. I haven't had time or energy to do anything else. I've had a lot going on with my family and also with work, but I'm trying to make time for things, just doing a little bit every day. But I do have some tomatoes, and I'm gonna relocate those. This looks like one, two, three, four, five, six plants, tomato plants. They're probably all the same. I'm thinking they're the blueberry variety. Pull the sweet out, and I have decided I'm gonna try to just be better about getting the weeds out, like this right here. And it's just something I'm gonna have to, a little bit at a look how long that was, but a little bit at a time, like with everything else. And of course, a garden is as much work as you make it. I decided to keep expanding my garden. Like this right here is an expansion. Every year I add on, and that's my fault that I've created so much work for myself. I did get my peppers outside. I've already harvested some off of here. But they're, oh well, this part looked like it's broken. I don't know if the wind did that. I'll go ahead and take that off, get that out of there. I can easily just bury it and it'll become warm food, which will become fertilizer. I mean, that's what leaves do in the middle of a forest. They fall to the ground. They don't bury themselves though. So that's what we are as gardeners, kind of helping aid things along. All right, so, but yeah, I think, like, I don't know, look like a lot of this is on the, or at least portions of this is on the ground. And these are so small, I don't want to harvest them yet, but this is so tiny. I think what I'm going to do is get another stake and prop this part of the plant up because it may be so weak because it's spent so much time indoors and I didn't use a fan at any point while they were indoors. I normally would, but I didn't get around to doing that. So I'll just add a stake. All right, I just got this one in here. And I was just really trying to beat the rain, and I just felt a big drop on my forehead. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I did get a little bit done, and that's all. That's like my goal, is just to get a little bit done at a time. Maybe I'll have a big work in the garden day. It just won't be today. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.